Hello, welcome back to another episode. First scene of Blackbird episode 2. We Are Coming. Father Abraham shows a girl being kidnapped in Marion, Illinois in 1993 by someone driving a gray Dodge van. In an attempt to determine whether Jimmy can relate to Larry and win him over, Lauren questions him about women. Then we go back to the exchange between Brian and Larry during which he expressed his dreams of murdering women. He veers off topic to talk about Gary, his twin, and how Gary has nightmares about falling and drowning. When Brian succeeds in focusing attention on Larry's dreams, Larry explains that he perceives them as an out-of-body experience in which his physical self is acting out the killing. Larry declares that he wants to go home and becomes angry as soon as Brian takes out the photo of Jessica. Brian observes Larry interacting well with the investigators as he leaves. When Brian meets Lauren, they discuss the apparent attempt by the Indiana police to steal the Illinois police case. Why? It is unclear if the killing took place in Illinois because the victim is from Illinois, the killer is from Indiana, and the corpse was discovered in Indiana. Brian's lone advantage is that it appears the murderer crossed state borders to dispose of the corpse, making it a federal case. Beaumont joins the investigation to supervise Hall's questioning. Jimmy assumes that Lauren is lying when she says that she has other contenders for the position and that she has already picked him in the present. By presenting him with the whole list of candidates, Lauren quickly deflates him. Jimmy begins to get genuine as he is called out on his bullcrap. Lauren counsels him to approach Hall using this aspect of his psychology. We switch to Hall's interview with Brian and the polygraph expert, FBI agent Mark Ellenberg, as Jimmy starts to question Lauren about how Jessica was killed. When Chris and Brian leave the room, Mark begins to force Larry inside. According to Larry, he is the real assassin and not the guy who has been detained for the murder of Patricia Rietler. They know he is the killer when he describes where he left Rietler's clothes after killing her. Mark requests a confession form as well as a search warrant for Larry's house and car. Chris offers a look of recognition as Mark quickly types the confession, realizing how mistaken he has been regarding this case. Before Larry can contact a lawyer and get him to sign the confession, Brian prints it out. James gets a call from Jimmy to discuss his health. The amazing van that is allegedly used by Larry to conduct his crimes is one of the most damaging items the FBI discovers when they turn Larry's house inside out. When Lauren asks Jimmy about Hall again, he seems more optimistic. Gary is said to be Larry's most ardent supporter by Jimmy and Lauren, and throughout the inquiry, we actually witness him defending Larry in front of Brian. Lauren suggests that Jimmy act like a brother to attract Larry's attention because that is what Larry wants most. She then drives him to the airport to board the private aircraft for Springfield. The FBI agents begin to teach him the information he has to know before entering prison. Brian observes the Indiana police claiming victory in the capture of Larry. Jimmy is warned by Lauren to use caution when speaking to Hall and to keep his identity as a plant secret. In addition to the warden and Dr. Zicherman, she claims that she is her own safety net and that she will go see him while pretending as his girlfriend. She advises him to maintain a low profile to avoid receiving more charges that would keep him imprisoned indefinitely. In an effort to get information from Larry about where he has buried the bodies, Brian drives him to Illinois. As Larry begins to sing the song's title, that backfires. It appeared for a brief moment that Jimmy would attempt to flee while on his route to prison, but instead, he shifts to discussing the lives of the police. As soon as he sees the jail, his mood changes, and he declares that he is unwilling to complete the transaction. Jimmy claims that Beaumont has already let him down and that he cannot be trusted. He thus believes he will repeat the action. A court hearing about Hall's release plea reveals that Jimmy has less than a month to win Larry over and get the confession. We finally meet Larry in the present day. C.O. Carter takes Jimmy to get him ready for his prison time. 10 minutes later, he goes to have lunch and surveys the people in the room. Lauren informs Brian about the whole operation she's conducting with Jimmy, and he doesn't react very well to it. James tries to reach Jimmy, but he's informed that he has been moved. The lights in the prison go out, and Jimmy notices that he's actually Larry's neighbor now. They share a brief look, and then Larry recedes into the shadows. Thanks for watching. Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget